Hey everyone, this is my Patreon prod reaction to the second episode of Koimonogatari. And this arc it's an interesting one, for sure. For one thing, we have Kaiki as the person who we are experiencing this all through, the perspective, which, talk about a pretty unreliable narrator, because he's like a liar. He lies a lot. Like, he kind of prefaced this arc by saying, like, yeah, don't believe anything that I say, or anything like that, so... yeah, this should be a pretty crazy arc, and it probably will involve Kanbaru at least a little bit, because she was brought up, as kind of the motivation for Kaiki to actually help Sanjigahara after he went through quite a bit to actually figure out some reason, some justification for helping them out, because there's that connection there, and just the interactions from Kaiki and Sanjigahara certainly are something. One shows up with the glasses and nose and all that, and Kaiki, not to be outdone, goes and grabs some stuff of his own and got the desired reaction. So that's cool. And yeah, so basically the plot is Nadeko, we don't want her to murder us, so we have to have Kaiki lie to her. That's where we're at right now. I don't know what exactly he will do. What he can do, I do want to see him talk to Nadeko, though. I feel like that could be an interesting conversation either way, because they're both pretty unique conversation partners, even by the show standards. So, because Nadeko's kind of insane now, So, I don't know. It should be interesting, though. So let's just see what Kaiki does. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Still in Okinawa. Because, someone's lie. So, yeah, we ended off with Kaiki still in the bathroom, so here we go. Your hand in marriage. Yeah, I mean, context. As you do. Debatable. Well, I mean, it's what you wanted, Sanjigahara, so you can't complain, even if you're a little bit surprised. I have no doubt he can count that fast, because he would be able to do that. I should say so, it's a nice chunk of change. Yeah, because he has his motivations. Is really that expensive of a job? What exactly do you need to buy? Okay, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, no reason to complain from our side. Okay, please do. Well, that's the graduation. I mean, that's the schedule. What we agreed upon. March 15th. Yeah. Well, nothing's that sure, but... that's possible. But she agreed to it, so... So why are you so confident she won't do that, Senjugahara? Okay, that's a good point. Because, yeah, it's been long enough where you're probably safe. I mean, he rejected her, that's a big thing. And Senjugahara took him from her, so, you know. Something out of an aquarium, I see. Well, you weren't really directly involved in any of the events of Otori Monogatari. She's pretty important. That kind of thing. No one said it was that impressive. An exception. Oh right, okay, yeah, I remember that now. You kind of have to solve it, right? So it should go without saying. Yeah, but they're mostly small children, so it's all fine. Just make sure the Kaden doesn't see you. That's the only thing I gotta worry about. That too. I think the fishy was waving high. Kaiki's on the case. I didn't think it would. I mean, this is longer than most of the other arcs of this season, so. That's to be expected, though. Yeah, he's not gonna have a problem with that. He encourages doubting and stuff. Oh, okay. Wouldn't want to be seen together. Yeah, that that could cause a misunderstanding or two. Like, why'd you go on a vacation with my girlfriend, guy that I hate? Okay. We kind of give him all of our money, so. That was pretty funny. Just kind of the way she said it. I just not used to seeing that. Like, I guess I know it's supposed to be Kaiki, but it just completely goes against my vision of him in my head. It's like a pre-Kaiki. Like, if Kaiki got possessed by some evil spirit and, like, he became a human evil spirit hybrid, like, that would be the before. Like, the human half. That's what it looks like. But they definitely push the snake attacking crab imagery in this opening hard. To the point where you really can't miss it. Back into it. Itagi End Part 2. On the plane. Nobody, except for Kaiki, rides the plane. Guess we got our map. Amazing artwork. Is it snowing? That's a really cool shot of the snow. Well, maybe you should dress a bit more warmly. At least not wearing a Hawaiian shirt. But it is cold there. It is January, so makes sense. Beginning of January and graduation's like middle of March. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Still one of the best tracks, Kaiki's music. Dun dun dun. I would love for this to play as I walk into a room. Bum, bum, bum. Oh wow, okay. That's right. Essential location, the shrine. Yeah, I figured. Like, what else could be to such a location? Suppose. Other central location, Aragi's house or the school? Oh, Nanaka's house, okay. I guess it makes sense. Hey, what's Nanaka's mother and father think about all this? I don't think we ever met them. We barely met Anaragi's mother. So heartwarming. That's nice, though. Yeah, could you tell me the address of this middle school girl that I don't know? You know, as you do. But how is this gonna go? This has to be interesting. So we do get to sort of see her parents. So that's the story we're going with. Well, that was a mistake. Well, of course they wouldn't. I wouldn't have minded seeing that in more detail. Can I go into your daughter's room real quick? And you know, don't follow me. Kaiki's pretty good at this sort of thing. Yeah, you can't just immediately walk in there and say, okay, where's your daughter's room? I'm gonna go up there real quick. You gotta build up to it. That's definitely Nanako's room. uh, she would be helping get the teacher, though. The darkness in Nanako's heart. Oh, wow, that is cute. Oh god, my heart, I wasn't ready for that. You could sell these pictures. Oh god, no, I can't take it. I can't even pay attention to what Kaiki's saying anymore. I may have to go back to that later. Uh, uh, so can I have some of those pictures, or why? Huh. Yeah, even though she's gone, they're still not gonna do it. Like, they're still preserving her room. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. Because, yeah, there could be a valuable clue in there where their missing daughter is. That is certainly something. uh, I mean, we do. We saw the pictures. They were glorious. But she does look a little bit different now, so. I mean, Kaiki's is kind of John to doubt people. Yeah. She did say that to her directly. Yeah, was. Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, you can't keep secrets from Hanakawa. Maybe you'll meet her someday. An informal chat. I mean, yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think Tsuchikara ever actually met Nadeko now that I think about it. It just kind of blew my mind to realize that just now. Like, she never met her, not even once. I really didn't even realize that. Because Badaragi has a lot of one-on-one interactions with his harem, you know? So they don't mingle a whole lot. Okay. Once every 5 visits, what does she do? Maybe you should stop going. Badaragi, value your life more. Just don't come back half dead. I didn't think so. Put it into a face, yeah. Gotta at least meet her once. It's gotta take more longer than one episode though, because we got like 4 more episodes left after this. Pretty good snow sound effects. Nanako, are you cold? I brought you a jacket. Not really though. So Nanako, where are you the times when Nanaragi doesn't see you? Okay, you did it. Right. And there you go. I know how the procedure goes. I've seen enough anime. 2 bows, 2 claps. Oh. Nanako Dayo. Somebody. Yeah, probably her first Hatsumode as a god. You know, on the other side of it. Oh wow, he really splurged too. Damn. I mean, damn. That's one way to get on the good side. I've missed you a bit, Nautico. I don't care if you're an insane evil villain. I've missed you. I don't see how. I don't think she cares. She just doesn't hold a grudge on you at all. I mean, she does know your name, yeah, I know that much. I don't think she ever blamed you too much. Oh god, I missed you, Nautico. She sounds like she's really missed being able to say things. Like, she seems very lonely, like she's missed talking to people. Really comes across that way. So I guess, yeah, if she did completely forget about you, that is a benefit. She's been good at, always been good at forgetting things she doesn't want to think about. And, you know, remembering things she wants to remember. Yes, for a murder, a group murder. Yeah, it's exciting stuff, isn't it? Fake bank. Of course. Yeah, I would come to the shrine like every day. Oh, I... Yes, that's exactly what he meant, of course. Oh yeah, I'm not... Yeah, that. I remember that. I'll remember that to the day I die. Again, very memorable scene. He... Hearing him say it's weird. Yeah, do you not follow that logic? I just... Hanakana just a miracle of the universe. Yeah, the lolly slave, yeah. Well, my mood's improved dramatically. Imagine this being your first introduction to Nanako. Which it is for him, so... And always leaves basically dead. Nonsense like go home, stop trying to kill people. Yeah, you can't be impatient. Okay, so that's what it was, I figured. Why? Why would you run away from that? That Nanako Daio, I wouldn't run away from that. Like seriously, what was wrong with those people? I would love to meet them and ask them why they're more insane than Nanako even. Okay, Kaiki, that's not cool. You don't badmouth Nanako like that. You would deserve it if you did. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't like being called cute, so I guess she would appreciate that. And that's what I would say, because I still think so. So have you got enough info on Nautico yet? That's just his opinion. I'd prefer you not to tie up your hair, personally. Uh, oh. String? Like, Ayatori, that's what it was. I couldn't remember the name. But yeah. Nobita-kun. The reference to that show. Which Naruto likes to do. That's still the same. You liar. The shrine does look good though. I wonder, she must have been really hard at work. Like, you know, she said it looked good, but like, it really does. Because the shrine definitely looked worse. Is it really already over? I just, like, I know Naruto is very pitiable, you know, like, I understand what Kaiki means when he says that, but I like seeing her. I like hearing her talk. I like seeing her have fun. But yeah, just... she's a very broken person at this point, I guess. But I still can't just help but love everything about her interactions with her. That I can't really feel anything else besides just happiness. Like, I literally, if like I had a happiness meter, you would have seen it go up the longer the conversation went on. And Hanakon just does it so well, like... it's not easy to just voice a character, such a contradicting character like this. Where she talks about, you know, how much she loves Araragi and how much she wants to kill him and can't wait until the day when she gets to, and just pulling off this kind of character can't be easy, and still making her sound cute and fluffy and fun, and just, it's something. Okay, well, that was the second episode of Koimonogatari. And this one, basically, it was about Kaiki getting to work on the Naruto case. Now, of course, he couldn't go straight to the Shirahebi Shrine, because that would be silly. We gotta get a bit of, as much intel as we can about Naruto before we talk to her. Because that kind of minimizes how much of a disaster it'll be, you know? So, of course, the best place to go is Naruto's house. Which, I don't know why I said Araragi's house more likely than Naruto's house. I guess just because we never really done much at her house. I mean, aside from her laying on her bed and talking to her hair scrunchie around her wrist, we haven't done much there. But yeah, that's where you would go. You know, we never talked to her parents or anything. So Kaiki did, though. But it was just kind of, we were just kind of told what happened through Kaiki narration, that we didn't actually get to see the conversation, which was a little bit disappointing. But I guess we just have to kind of get through it, you know? Kaiki being a pretty smooth operator, though, just the way he's able to just go there, like, hey, you know, my daughter, she's just friends with your daughter, so I'm totally not like a weird person or anything, like a random creep. I know your daughter because she's like friends with mine, and mine's missing, and I was wondering if you knew anything about that, and just kind of was able to get himself in there and talk to them and, you know, lower the suspicion enough where he could follow it up by saying, hey, I'd like to go to your daughter's bedroom. Okay, so he did, and he was able to find some various things. Most notably, the photo album with a bunch of Naruto pictures, which perfection. That was amazing. Where's my copy is all I can really say to that. But anyway, he did talk to Senju a bit, and that's when I realized that, yeah, Senju literally has never talked to Naruto. Like, she interacted with Tachikuji, like, once, you know? But who has interacted with Naruto? I know Kanbaru has, because she's the one that borrowed the bloomers and stuff, school uniform, school swimsuit from her. So Kanbaru, of course, has. Hanakawa met her once before she ran off, you know? There was that bit. Hachikuji, I don't think she's met Nadeko. I don't think. Shinobu, I mean, obviously has. Who else? I don't know, but you know, like I said, mostly the interactions in the show are one-on-one with Araragi and one of the people, but there's just, they interact with each other sometimes. Like with Hanakawa and Senjukahara, they of course, you know, became friends and stuff. And Senjukahara knew Kanbaru since before she even knew Araragi, so there's those connections there, of course. But beyond that, yeah, there's not much interactions that don't involve Araragi, generally speaking. However, this season's kind of changed that a little bit. So, but after getting all that, he does eventually make his way to the shrine. And, yeah, just go back to that on here. How does she greet him? She runs through, out of the shrine, you know, out of this bright lights, just says Nadeko Daio, and runs out there just beaming happiness, you know, to finally have a visitor, you know, somebody to do their Hatsumo Day here. And, which, yeah, this actually did line up pretty well, the timing, you know, it is the new year, so you could do that. So you're just so happy about it. She was just beaming with so much happiness just to have a conversation partner. It really came across very well. Just, and you gave her so much too. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but you know, that was very generous for Kaiki. That was probably the most surprising thing of the whole episode. Yeah, Shinja Daiichigo, she's just so excited. It's just great to see. It's just infectious level of excitement and happiness. Just talking about eagerly waiting for March to arrive. Just, you would never guess that she was waiting to murder someone, just by everything here. And it's very interesting how this is Kaiki's first introduction to her, like directly speaking to her. Because we as the audience, we have the Baki events to go by, you know, the Otori Monogatari events to go by, but this is his first time meeting her. He's never met her as like a normal person, a person that hid behind their bangs, that bottled things up, that just went with the flow. Like this is his first experience with Nadeko, which is just very interesting. I wonder what it's like to do that. And just lying here, I get to totally kill the person I love. Just that. Just excellent voice acting is all I can really say to that. Just some of the random shots of just her face, her smiles, her facial expressions. There were a lot of great ones just throughout. Like the one where she says, I was asked to wait 6 months, so here I'm waiting. Just the face she has there. I love it. Just a lot of wallpaper-worthy Nadeko shots here. I just thoroughly enjoyed everything there. This is really what it boils down to. Not much point in going into more specifics than that, I guess. But Kaiki does kind of assess her as best he can throughout all this. He does seem to pity her to a degree. Because, yeah, the thing she says, you can tell she's not in a normal state of mind. That's very clear. And he's met the parents, so, you know, he knows that her previous life is basically over. This is all she has left, you know, and it's not a great life that Nadeko has here. Just sitting here all lonely, waiting to kill the person she loves. No visitors. What visitors she does get runs away. It's pretty sad stuff. So, yeah, I don't know much more there is to really say here. But she did quite like it when he called her creepy, because that's kind of the opposite of cute, which she doesn't like being called cute, so... Yeah, but even though I know it would make her happy to call her cute, creepy, I still couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't tell such a lie. Let's see... Oh yeah, he gave her the string to play with, which was quite nice of him. Gave her something to do. Of course, he wouldn't give her anything expensive like a video game, after giving her so much money. But yeah, I mean, we have the first, like, follower of the Nadeko religion here, so pretty big deal. So, not much more to say on the episode beyond that. I just can't understate how happy I am to have a Nadeko scene there, you know? Like, I didn't think you would really get much more of these kind of silly, happy, cheerful, cute, adorable Nanako scenes, you know, but despite the fact that she is a god now and insane and crazy and murderous, we still got it, so, you know, that's pretty great. At least for me. You know, I doubt most people got the same type of and level of enjoyment that I got from that, but it is what it is, you know. I'll take whatever Nanako cuteness I can get. And boy did I get this episode. So, I still don't know how we're going to resolve the overall Nanako conflict, though. But hopefully it doesn't end with actually having to kill her or anything. That would be pretty horrible. But if it comes down to that, I get it. But hopefully that's not how we resolve things. Because we still don't even know how he's going to try to trick her, right? Like, we haven't got any real evidence about what he's even, like, what kind of plans he's even considering. Like, it's all just been information gathering. So, hopefully we can have a non-violent solution where we just talk her down and she can just peacefully live with this shrine forever. That is kind of what I'm hoping for. But I'm expecting my hopes to be dashed. But, like, a scene where, if there actually is a scene where Nanako just gets killed, I don't know if I can handle that. I don't. Even though I couldn't argue against it with any kind of logic, but just, I don't want to see that. But anyway, yeah, definitely a good episode here. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.